The world of cricket is always full of anticipation. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 is already a topic of discussion. Fans eagerly await this global spectacle of fast-paced cricket. However, a surprising piece of news has emerged. India and Pakistan might be placed in separate groups for this tournament. This is a significant development. It has certainly got the cricket community talking. Many wonder what this potential change could signify for the prestigious event and its overall structure. It is a talking point that will gather more steam. Traditionally, in major ICC events, India and Pakistan find themselves in the same group. This has become almost a customary practice. It ensures a high-voltage clash early in the tournament. These matches are more than just games, they are global events. They attract millions of viewers from all corners of the world. The excitement and revenue generated are immense. Therefore, this potential shift away from a guaranteed early encounter marks a considerable departure from a long-standing and very popular tradition. This is not a small change. The reports about this possible separation have largely surfaced from Indian media outlets. While these are not yet official announcements from the ICC, they suggest that the idea is being seriously contemplated. The final authority for such decisions rests with the International Cricket Council. It is understood that such a move would not be made lightly. Many complex factors extending beyond the boundaries of the cricket field would be involved in this consideration. The cricketing fraternity now waits with bated breath for an official statement. One must ask why such a significant alteration is being considered at this juncture. This question is on the minds of many cricket enthusiasts and analysts. It seems to indicate a strategic move. Perhaps it is to manage the tournament's progression more smoothly. It could also be a response to external factors. These external factors sometimes influence major sporting decisions. The implications of such a move could be far-reaching. They would affect fans, broadcasters, and organizers. This story is certainly one to watch closely. The most prominent reason being discussed for this potential separation is the strained political relationship. India and Pakistan share a long and often complicated history. These political tensions, unfortunately, frequently cast a shadow over sporting engagements. Cricket, being a sport that evokes immense passion in both nations, often finds itself in the crosshairs of these diplomatic intricacies. This is not an entirely new situation. However, the current climate appears to suggest an escalation of these underlying issues affecting sport. It is a reality of the subcontinent. Recent escalations and a general coolness in diplomatic interactions further fuel this possibility. The official stances taken by the respective governments invariably impact sporting ties. This has been evident for some time. Bilateral cricket series between the two nations have been suspended for many years. Fans only get to witness India-Pakistan matches during multi-nation tournaments. These are events like the Asia Cup or ICC World Cups. The proposed separation into different groups could be seen as another step. It is a step reflecting this ongoing political distance. The relationship between the cricket boards, the Pakistan Cricket Board, PCB, and the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, also has its own complex history. There have been several instances of disputes and disagreements over the years. A very recent example is the situation surrounding the ICC Men's Champions Trophy scheduled for earlier in 2025. India had expressed its reluctance to send its team to Pakistan for this event. This stance presented significant challenges for the tournament's organization and scheduling. These issues are not easily resolved. Such disagreements are not merely about logistical arrangements or scheduling conflicts. They are often symptomatic of the deeper political environment that prevails. The International Cricket Council frequently finds itself in a delicate position. It must navigate these sensitive geopolitical issues while upholding the spirit of the game. Ensuring the smooth conduct of a global event like the T20 World Cup is always the ICC's top priority. This potential separation, therefore, might be viewed as a pragmatic measure. It could be a way to preempt potential disruptions or controversies. The cricketing rivalry between India and Pakistan is truly the stuff of legends. It is often described as more than just a cricket match. It encapsulates decades of history, intense national pride, and raw emotion. Millions upon millions of fans from across the globe tune in whenever these two titans of cricket face each other. The passion and fervor displayed by supporters are unparalleled in the cricketing world. These encounters are considered premier global sporting spectacles. They often transcend the sport of cricket itself, capturing wider attention. Their clashes in ICC tournaments are particularly memorable. They have produced some of the most iconic moments in cricket history. One might recall the thrilling final of the inaugural T20 World Cup in 2007, or more recently the keenly contested match at the Nassau County International Cricket Stadium in New York. That game took place on June 9, 2024. Each encounter adds another enthralling chapter to this enduring saga. These are the matches that can define players' careers. They create indelible memories for generations of cricket lovers. Placing India and Pakistan in the same group has traditionally served a clear purpose. It guarantees at least one high-profile encounter during the initial phase of the tournament. This is a massive attraction for broadcasters, sponsors, and most importantly, the fans. Such a match invariably sets the tournament ablaze right from the start. It creates a buzz that carries through the event. The potential for separate groupings means this guaranteed early blockbuster might not occur. Fans might have to wait, hope, or perhaps miss out entirely. While the sheer intensity of the rivalry is undeniable, managing its various aspects is crucial. The enormous stakes involved can sometimes lead to immense pressure. This pressure is not limited to the players on the field. It extends to the organizers, security personnel, and even the fans themselves. Perhaps placing the teams in separate groups could allow both to progress through the initial stages with less direct pressure related to this specific fixture. It might even pave the way for an even bigger, high-stakes knockout match later in the tournament. The ultimate decision on the group formations for the T20 World Cup 2026 rests solely with the International Cricket Council. This critical issue is slated for discussion at the ICC's annual conference. This important gathering of cricket's global administrators is scheduled to take place from July 17th to July 20th, 2025. The chosen venue for this significant meeting, where many key decisions about the future of international cricket will be made, is the vibrant city of Singapore. The eyes of the cricket world will be on this event. This particular conference carries an added layer of significance. It will mark Jay Shah's first annual meeting since he assumed the role of ICC chairman in December 2024. His leadership will undoubtedly be under scrutiny as he navigates such a sensitive and high-profile issue. Having previously served as the secretary of the BCCI, Mr. Shah possesses a deep understanding of the complexities involved. He is familiar with the nuances of cricket administration in the subcontinent. His experience will be vital. The agenda for the ICC conference will likely be extensive. However, the matter of the India-Pakistan grouping for the 2026 World Cup is expected to feature prominently. The ICC's primary objective is always to deliver successful and smoothly operated global tournaments. In doing so, it must carefully balance sporting integrity, commercial considerations, and the often delicate relations between its member boards. The decision regarding the group seedings will require thorough deliberation. It will involve input from all relevant stakeholders. The outcome of these discussions in Singapore will profoundly shape the T20 World Cup 2026. If India and Pakistan are indeed placed in separate groups, it will alter the tournament's dynamics for numerous participating teams. Such a move might lessen the tension in the tournament's initial phase. Conversely, it could build even greater anticipation for a potential clash in the knockout stages, should both teams progress. The entire cricketing world awaits the ICC's final word with keen interest. This decision will resonate for a long time.